Hello everyone, this is Zilzin Ziltor, and we are continuing on with the Archer, well, now Bard. Um, I never wrapped up the quest line from How Commander, so we're going to do that right now and continue on with the main storyline. So we gotta talk to Menphilia. Welcome back, Tera. Full glad am I to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn in the Twelves Wood? Now we're going to tell her everything that happened. Two of Lahabre's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission? The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then. The Asians have begun to move in earnest. What would that we knew what to what end? Well, I guess we'll find out eventually. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are far too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of this elusive enemy and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Asians might exploit. We have an arduous, I can't read it. When can I ever read? Struggle ahead of us. Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you're ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. Ooh, we get pretty earrings. Let's see. So I guess the strength and skill speed ones. Alrighty, so now we finished that, and we're going to start on the next set of quests, and we should probably repair before we get too far. Let's see what... Oh, same thing that I have. But that's purple. Wrath of the Titan. Ooh.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Yay, I don't have to read.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvip hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
Why would I decline? Because guys
So you will
force me to do
accept?
shit all the time. Like I have a choice.
Thank you.
We can't very well send her to Limsa Lominsa without Yastola, can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Yastola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Ariange, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Alrighty, where do we get to go? Alright, so we have to go to the Maelstrom Company. Might as well just... hop on over there. Go to the aft castle. Hail adventurer and welcome to Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with the personnel officer. Unless you are the guest we were told to expect. I just chose my grand company and you guys want me to... Oh, just hop on over here. Forgive me, madam. Yeah. To business then. It is as we told the kobolds have once summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogamoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the subject of their aggression. Crystals, fodder for their fell primal. There's Melville, whose outfit I still want to steal. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word has spread of your accomplishments, Tera. On behalf of Limsa Lominsa, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Tera personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the Kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the signs of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the... I'm not even going to bother. Make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands and that no blood would be shed. And was it not the Lominsans who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. Ooh, calling her out. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Istola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath, or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Lominsa's citizenry are, of course, a paramount of concern. No catfight? Already we have observed disruptions in the flow of aether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Tera? You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates that they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare... God, stop! Ugh, for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Greyfleet Mills in Lower Lenosha. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. So now we gotta go find some douchebag somewhere else. Alright. So Lower Leminsa, we have no Aetherites there. Not a single one. But we have the mount. Oh, did I? I don't remember because it's been like forever. I'm sure I probably did, but I don't remember. Okay, I did. Didn't remember if I already chose what my chocobo was going to do for me. And I did. I did. Lord. Okay, so we're gonna go down here and grab the aetherite, and then we're gonna head up here. I know it seems kind of like counterintuitive, but I mean I'm stuck in the middle, and there's no other easier way to get there. So when we last left off, we finished up the Gridanian questline, and we became a bard. So I'm no longer an archer, I'm a bard. And we got Mage's Ballot. So what this does, it refreshes own MP and the MP of all nearby party members while lowering own damage dealt by 10%. MP is drained while singing. Refresh effect is lost if other party members move out of hearing distance and ends upon reuse. Cannot be used with other songs. So this is, I know a lot of casters love this, especially black mages. They always get sad if there's a bard in the party and they don't do the mage ballot. And I hear that a lot of bards don't do the mage ballot at all. And probably, I can only assume, it's because this lowers their own damage by quite a bit. So they're probably like, screw you, I'm not going to lower my DPS just so you can have unlimited mana. But, I mean, I pushed the wrong button. But a bard in this game is really considered a support player, not a heavy DPS player. So, bards, you're a support class. Support your party members, not yourself. If you don't want to support your party members, then go be a class that isn't a support class, in my opinion. Okay, so we got the Aetheryte, and now we're gonna go and stalk this guy. And we also unlocked for our Chocobo to be able to be our fighting companion. Yay! So I chose Esper to be a tank, so I don't have to keep trying to dodge everything. So we'll see how that works out. And I never get to see my damn Chocobo's color all that well, because every time I log in, it's like fucking nighttime. But I did get the color right on the first try, so pretty happy about that. So I haven't really been doing too much in the world of Final Fantasy. My husband... Oh, nice. My husband, I finally got him to try the trial account, since you can get pretty far with that now. And he chose Pugilist because he tried Lancer and hated it. So he went and chose Pugilist. Oh, now we have to level Lancer to 15 to unlock Monk, and he's like, son of a bitch, I can't get away from that dreaded class. He really didn't like it. But he didn't get very far with it, he only got to like level 11. So I've been playing a little bit of that with him. I rolled up a Pugilist with him so we could level together and whatnot. And so we've been thinking about doing a couple of videos together, but he doesn't have a headset, and I'm afraid, and our computers are in the same room and pretty close to each other, so I'm not sure how that audio is going to work. It's something that we will definitely have to toy around with, because he's hilarious, and it would be fun to do a few videos with him. We have really great chemistry when it comes to playing games together. Okay, so we are here finally. We're gonna call this guy Tracked because I don't know how to pronounce the rest of his name. So now he's singing a shitty song. Alright, you gonna say something, adventurer, or just keep staring? Hey, you wanna know about the company of heroes? Ah hells, price bleeding fame. Can a miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige ye. Consider yourself lucky, lass. Old Track was the company's best axeman. Now what was it ye wanted to know? I'll take the money. I eventually need to go into my shit too. Nothing that we can use. Gahaha. So you want to hear the tale of how the company of heroes bested a primal. Let me guess. You mean that bastard Titus. Can't even get the name right. Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. Twice. A mighty struggle like the legends of old. I think this guy is blowing hot air. I mean, look at his outfit, for God's sakes. I mean, who dresses like that? Okay, so me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights. The ground trembled with every step Titus took. See, the number one reason why I think this guy is full of shit, because he can't even get the name right. Let's see, the ground trembled with every step Titus took, and when he hit ye, girl, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Yeah, I don't believe you. Oh, what's that look for? Oh my god, stand here, I'll have you know. The people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that made a nest by the windmill just south of here? Do that, then we'll talk. That's because you got nothing to talk about in your weird, funky... Like, really? Who would be caught dead in an outfit like that? Apparently that guy. So we're going to the rat's nest. Come on, Chocobo tank. Oops. I don't know why I'm doing this face. So the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work. Save the hassle of, never mind. That's a good bow, but I can't use it till 32. What, you still asking how we beat Titus? I mean, Venturer was a pretty risky strategy, the kind only a veteran of 10-score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying, say, a Gubu. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try heading due west and standing on lookout, cause the Gobu comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about Titus. Yes, tell me all about Titus. And how you slayed Titus. Oh, had to go far. Oh jeez, that scared the crap out of me. You again. Then that Gubu that was harassing the Millers is dead? Didn't think you had it in you, Venturer? Still, you took I fucking already slayed a Primal, and yet you don't think I could slay a fucking Gubu, whatever the hell they're called. This is kind of insulting. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you slew a, dude with the chocobo tattoo on your face. Track, you in here drinking again? If you are, that Gubu had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have me word on that. Cleaved the bastard skull in two with my trusty axe, I did. No, you didn't. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask her? That I did it? She'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? No. Tell me true. Was it Track who slew the Gubu, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Track, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes. Legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. Titan! Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody halfwit. Aye, well, see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahagin shit I've ever heard. Both of you, outside. We'll learn the truth the Lominson way. Track, if you didn't slay that Gubu, you may consider your contract revoked. Yeah, dumbass. I'm like, whatever. Whatever. What are we gonna do? Ooh, it's a duty. It's a duty, it's a duty, it's a duty. It's a duty, it's a duty, it's a duty. Alright, so we got a small boulder and a large boulder. Alright, you know the rules. First one to smash the boulder will be judged the Gubu Slayer. Alright. So I gotta destroy the large one. This will be fun. I've never tried to kill the bomb before. Wow. This guy has issues. I won! Alright, alright. I admit it, I lied about being in the company of heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned me lesson. Okay, every time I see that fucking leaf, I think there's a bug going across my screen, and it's freaking me out. I've learned me lesson, honest I have. Save your blubbering. I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just that I keep getting turned away by all the folk when I ask for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was the captain of the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you wouldn't believe me, so I kept the lie up. His name is Whisket, alright? Whisket. He'll tell you how to defeat Titus or whatever the hell that thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then, tell the chief to forgive me, it's only fair. Whisket? I don't know. We're gonna call him Whiskey. I'm gonna come up with nicknames for everyone, because I think that's more fun. Alright, so now we gotta go to Costa del Sol. So we're gonna hop on. Oops. We're gonna go speak with Whiskey. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna go speak with Whiskey. We're gonna go speak with Whiskey. Do, 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 do. Maybe in Costa del Sol will actually be sun and stuff, and you know, I can see my fucking color for my chocobo and the damn daylight for a change. Nope, nighttime here too. Where am I going? Oh wow, methinks I went the wrong way. I mean, granted, I'm gonna have to... Ooh, I should have went this way. I mean, granted, yeah, I could have gone that way, but that would have just been more of a pain in the ass. So now we're gonna go this way. There we go. And it's still nighttime. Look at all these fates that I'm not going to be able to do. So at this point, the brand new ring doesn't give me... Oh, I need to repair. Doesn't give me the experience boost anymore. Well, at least it won't when I hit 31. But the stats are still good. So we'll be keeping it for a little bit. And no hurry to find a replacement. No hurry at all. And we're gonna have to go mend too. There we go. Now we're gonna go talk to Biscuit. I have no idea. Whiskey. We're gonna go talk to Whiskey. Alright, pardon, you wish to slay the lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa Lominsa are depending on us. You fancy yourselves heroes then, just like in the tales. Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. She is blessed with the power that protects her from primal influence. Thus she was able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. Yeah! 'Cause I'm awesome like that. We know full well the risks and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A woman who can't be tempered? Useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the Grand Company of Heroes fought and fell primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that. And you deserve better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you into Ogomoro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gegaruju's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing I have said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Finally, someone who gets it. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way into Ogomoro. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to this man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I've used the time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa Lominsa hangs in the balance. Yes, because, you know, planning a party is totally gonna save Limsa Laminsa for being smashed by a rock. Alright, so we're gonna just call this guy the Master because there's no fucking way I'm gonna be able to pronounce his name ever. Alright, the Master requests can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nyx has recently been prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it with herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Alright, so now we gotta go kill some frog thing. There is our vacation destination. I got the leg. You know, I'm imagining my chocobo just like pecking a leg off with its beak or something. Alright, did you deal with the Nyx? Here's his leg. Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. I don't give a shit. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the Grand Company of Heroes, but I knew for a fact he's he's talking about the other guy. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. That's hilarious. Alright, so 2 highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and the master wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything the master desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be extremely exotic feast, and so Terra's mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. First ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with whatever, Camp Tranquil. Alright, so that's where we gotta go. So I believe Camp Tranquil is where we started for our chocobo stuff. So we already have the teleport for there, so off we go. Finally, now we can see the gorgeous color of our chocobo. That really matches the barding really well. Alright. To this guy. Alright, so now we have to go seek an egg of a giant animantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Alright, so now we gotta go steal some turtle egg. A level! Ooh, a hat. Alright, let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. Sure. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them, it was all jolly good fun. Also, Gradonians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Dato here being a rare exception. I had to go to great lengths to ensure that I was seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so clearly miss. So, understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang it from the nearest heaven's pillar. Well, that's lovely. Now then, where were we? Ah, yes, the egg. The first thing you must do is deal with the sentries patrolling the whatever, breeding grounds. Poaching is illegal in Gradonia, in case you were unaware. A shame we have so few whalers to spare, especially with brownie bushes almost in season. Matron forfend if agaric flies claim the crop before we receive additional sentries. Aye, we will also soon need barrels of sting brew to weaken and ward off the pests. But if any of the violkin were found near the shrooms before we take preventative measures, we would be forced to shift our patrols immediately. You, of course, notify me if you encounter any agaric flies in the vicinity of the lower pass. Sure. If we must. Alright, so now we gotta go this way. Oh, and now that it's sunlight, we can really see the color of our chocobo and how it really goes well with the Barty. It's so pretty. So pretty. Alright, so here's a brownie bush. Crap. Alright. Let's try this again. Oh. Okay. Dexterity. Alright. Brownie bush. If you don't use the sting brew, you're fucked. To put it kindly. There have been plenty of times where I forgot I've had to use the sting brew, and I was like, why won't this thing die? And then I remembered I had to use it. And I was like, whoops. I pray this year's crop of brownie bushes comes late. Alright. Oh my, is this a brownie bush? And you say you slew a whole swarm of agaric flies? Matron's teats, we cannot wait for reinforcements. We must do something. I'm gonna get the helmet. Alright, this agaric fly infestation requires a full attention. I thank you for bringing it to my attention. If I may impose upon your kindness further, I would ask you to inform my subordinates of this dire development. I have 3 whalers currently sitting guard in Roots Lake. Inform each man that they are to proceed to the lower paths and search for agaric fly swarms until further notice. So now we gotta tell these guys, hey, you have to go, go search for some flies. That way, when they're all searching for flies, I can just go snatch the egg and be gone. Yay! It's a distraction tactic. Very smart one. Yep, flies. Flies everywhere. Oh, I should probably put on the helmet, huh? That would help. Okay, so now we told everyone they have to go hunt for flies. So now we should be able to go sneak off with the egg. Yep, informed everyone. Let's see. That sucks. Alright. Okay, so now the egg is ready to be taken. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go take the egg. Because I aggro every fucking bird. Okay. Oh, alright. Well, fine then. That's alright, got the egg. Because we're nice. Hopefully Odin doesn't like randomly spawn on me like he did that one time. Just minding my own business on my Lalafell, leveling her up, and boom! Odin right on top of me. I'm like, F you! Alrighty, so we got the egg. Yay, we're awesome. Alright, Forgotten Springs. Isn't that in... Yeah. And we're unattuned to that. So, we gotta go to Little Alamigo for a buttload of money. So I'm not gonna have a whole lot of time to stream to, not stream, bleh, record today. Blah blah blah. I'm not streaming, not for a while. I would have liked to stream Stormblood when that comes out, but you'll probably just be seeing a shit ton of videos from that. Long videos too. Lots and lots of videos. Yeah, I started recording late today, and then I had issues with the software that I use, and I don't know what the hell was wrong with it, but I don't know what I did, but I got it working. That's all that matters. Every time I come over here, there's this dapper zombie fate. And look at that desert. Isn't it gorgeous? And a fate just popped up. Lovely. How many fates is this? Is this like Revenge of the Worms, or... And there goes my turtle. And I run away. Am I still hitting it? There we go. Yay, it's dead. Now I can continue living my life. Alright, so, yep, I'm the one that Whiskey sent. So what shall we... Oh yeah, I'm just gonna take the money because your clothes suck. We can go with the earrings. Purr, system bugger. Haha, I get it because he's a cat and goes purr. Very well, let's have a look at you. Yeah, creepy cat dude. You've seen your share of battle, there's no mistaking that, and you did manage to obtain the turtle egg. However, there was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The nun and I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong and I am none. Or now. Okay, whatever. Alright, so many years ago I joined the Grand Company, or the Company of Heroes, to hone my skills, instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, and the pragmatic. That is why I claimed my position, and it is why I still hold it, and it is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skill hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. A child who wishes to become a hunter must collect the blood of 7 sandrakes. Alright, so we gotta go get some bloods. Bloody blood, 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 blood. Esper, gotta stop. Stop dying, Esper! I'm not a healer! I gotta go all the way the fuck down there. Oh, chocobo key. I did get the aetherite for this, right? I'm gonna be really, really... yep, I got it. Pretty sure it said I was attuned. Yep, I'm attuned. You know how I could tell? Because it says I have to pay money. Alright, so now we gotta go all the way over here. In this hot, forsaken desert. I still need to empty out my bags. Someday, I will do so. Probably not today, though. There's a person over there. There are peoples. Oh, we don't want to go near that. Alright, here are the sandrakes. Esper will get the hang of tanking, I'm sure. See, the one thing I like about this game, one of the many things I like about this game is it tells you you need to collect so many items off these mobs, right? And they're all 100% drop rates. It's no kill 30 mobs for a chance to drop for 5 fucking things. Kill 7 sundrakes, get 7 bloods. Done and done. Problem is just finding them. And that's why we look at this map, because the mobs will pop up as little, they remind me of little black-eyed peas. Little black-eyed peas on the map. The little black-eyed peas on the map means that they're for your main story questline thing. So yeah, I effectively use like 2 maps. I use this one so I can see where the hell I'm going, and then this one to track mobs if I need to. 2 more. One more. Esper will get better at tanking once Esper gets up in levels. I really don't want to have to hoof it back. So we are just going to teleport. Alright, so here's your damn blood. And we're gonna take the earrings. And we're gonna put set earrings on. Because we can. Alright, so now we gotta go hunt some dangerous game. So we gotta kill some Amalja dude. Who is also way out in the middle of fucking nowhere in the desert. Yay! Isn't this fun? I'm gonna send you to the middle of nowhere in this godforsaken desert. Clear skies. Except for the occasional dusty wind. Looks like these anglers should go be in water. Kind of look like little land slugs. There's a sandworm. We're gonna avoid that. You know, this desert reminds me of the desert from Final Fantasy III. Now that I think about it. Oops. There it is. Maybe that's why I like it so much. It takes longer to get out here than it did to kill him. Pretty much. Look at all these Novas running around. Yep, it's dead. Yeah, I impressed it. Gloves. Yeah. Alright, so it is a shame we did not meet when I was still with the company here, as you would have made a fine recruitment. Alright, so now we gotta go hunt sandworms. So we gotta slay an angler, acquire its blood, and use it to go, I gotta go this way. And use it to go lure a worm and then get its carcass. I wish they would just like give you the damn like instead of like splitting it back and forth like this, they're like, okay, part 1, go do this. Part 2, go do this. Part 3, go do this. Part 4, and so forth and so forth, and then come back when all the parts are done for your big reward. Alright, we've acquired the carcass. Now we gotta go over this magnificent sand dune. Aw. Got a little stuck. Okay, now we gotta go lure out the worm. There it is. Yeah, I'm gonna spend all my money just going back there. Yep. There. And we're just gonna go for the money. Money! Alright, so now we gotta go deliver this lovely gift of brandy wine. Brand wine? Whatever. Wine. I want some wine. So now we gotta go give it to Whiskey. And then after we give it to Whiskey, then that's gonna be it for this video. Whiskey, where are you? Wrong way. Alright, let's see. Yay, they spoke highly of us. Alright, so here's your wine. Alright, so now we have to, well, wow. I can't even take up the next quest. What level do I have to be? What level do I have to be? 32! Which means I'm gonna have to do a palace run later to level up. Because god damn it. Alright, so that's the first part for Lord of the Crags line. So I gotta go level up in palace for a little while, and then we'll continue on, obviously. So this is Zilz and Ziltor, and I will catch you guys when I'm 32. Bye!